Ibaka from the elbow. He went from 11 three-point makes in the 2008-9 season to 172. Durant isolated with P.J. Tucker for three. Durant, deep three, no. He's got the Thunder's only make from distance. Westbrook splits the trap, sets up Durant with a two-handed hammer.
Speed, quickness, and there's Durant moving without the ball. So
Ibaka's rebound, he has four.
That's a good possession. They only gave up 1 point on that possession.
Durant pulls up and knocks it down from the elbow.
Thought he got some contact on that.
Expanded to a double X.
Durant just gets on his high horse, gets the contact, but he's able to.
Ibaka checking Plumlee, who is forced into a turnover. Lost his balance, 2-on-1, alley-oop.
In transition. Nice job, KD. Give it up, you're gonna get it back. And gets it back in fine fashion. Add an assist to the Westbrook total.
It's only the Thunder's second fast break basket. Attempted and made more free throws and scored more points off of turnovers than have the Suns, with Phoenix shooting at a slightly higher percentage. Durant gets a couple back and one.
Well, that lane opened up big time. Steven Adams comes up to set that screen, and that gives Durant an easy lay-in, or a hard drive rather. See, the defense gets up and made a bad decision out top, and watch that lane open up, and then right here at the final second here, the last second, sidesteps the defender.
Westbrook denied, then Green misfires, and then Green count that basket at 8 o'clock. Durant straight down the barrel for three for a huge steal. The 24th Phoenix turnover. Westbrook to the rim. Durant
block of D'Alembert. Just his third block of the year. Perkins, little reverse inside. Raptors record for assists for the franchise. Nice find of Durant by Westbrook. And there's the first basket for KD. Their win tonight, along with Orlando and Miami. Say it when you can. Nice. Reggie Jackson being another offensive weapon for this team. Beautiful move by Durant, and a great finish by Kevin at the hoop. Low on the start from the field, but gets going. Look at this great move.
A great crossover, and then no basket protection because of the lack of size at the rim. Oklahoma City and Dallas in a good one.
So far for Dallas.
They have been exceptional offensively as Durant.
Out of Pittsburgh. And the Kiwi calling for it on the box. Good at both ends. Steven Adams.
Well.
The Thunder, a 4-point lead. Durant from the outside takes it up to 7. It's the third field goal for Kevin. Both he and Russell Westbrook.
So that come playoff time, he has his answers.
Effective use of Durant. Job by Cephalosha.
That's the pain I'm feeling right now.
Cephalosha, Durant on the punch. We're changing rules left and right.
Half minutes, 6 for 10. Started with a very good pass to Durant, cutting to the rim.
The year goes on. Carlisle's going to have to do a lot of minute management. Nice split by Durant. No, Ibaka, good job by D'Alembert to get up there and knock it away. Great job by Durant. Very sloppy third quarter both ways. Durant takes them all on. And one. Kevin Durant.
That's his second. This is the first team foul.
2 on Samuel D'Alembert.
Into the game for your Thunder.
It's just great body control, taking the bump.
But Blair couldn't get that pass, and Durant gets a jumper. Working through the traffic from the top to find Lamb.
Well, this is just a quick get in transition where Adams sets a really solid legal screen. Beautiful finish, and Kevin Durant, the nice dish to the bottle off the dribble. You haven't seen him play at the center position often as Durant hits an incredible fade.
Environment, the workplace, race relations. Who would have thought that a guard and a tackle?
Of course, Kevin Durant working against Josh Smith to the paint. Little fall away right down this. The Pistons against the powerful Oklahoma City Thunder. Serge Ibaka. Ibaka with a miss. Jennings with a pull-up. Around and off. Tapped by Josh Smith. No. Jackson to Durant. Nick Collison in the basketball game for the Thunder. Long-time key reserve. Rodney against Fisher and poked away by Fisher to Durant. Kevin Durant with the dunk. Serge Ibaka. Two-time. That leaves Durant. And Durant drains it from downtown. Here's Westbrook with the drive. Andre almost got it. He missed it anyway. Kevin Durant with a bounce to Ibaka down the lane, off the square for the score. Looked like he took an extra step. Moose doesn't even have one yet. Singler cuts inside, rejected by Durant.
It's about 50% now. He's only attempted 6.
Could be very, very comfortable with this roll he's got.
Yep.
Durant down the lane, runs up the shot, hits it, count it, and a foul.
The man can score, folks. Oh, yes, he can score in a variety of ways. Also a variety of angles. Look at that. Falling, fading, but still able to shoot the basketball with amazing touch.
Got Singler to foul him, too. Durant to forecourt, Collison with a screen. Durant for 3, and it's through.
Their timing is there.
He goes after them all.
Yeah. Since he returned to the floor.
We're down to 5 seconds to play in the third. Durant to Lamb. Counts if it goes. It does. Jackson to Durant. Alley-oop to Lamb for the score. Off to Lamb. Shovels back to Kevin Durant. Durant trying to use a Collison screen. Goes back inside to Collison. Flips it up and in. Down to Kevin Durant. The turn and gun goes for Kevin Durant. Deadly. Lobs to Durant. Chauncey comes to help Rodney. Durant with the clock at 1. Lets it go. And he got
Scored by the Thunder.
Durant gives it up to Ibaka. The elbow jumper good.
3 or 4 shots to go down. He could be a very difficult guy to contend with.
KD almost the alley-oop. Then forces Wall to throw the ball away. 4-on-1! Oh my!
Makes a nice pass here to Durant, trailing the play. And right through the flush, it runs right into Westbrook's hands, and he just gives the ball over to the official. Watch this. What was he supposed to do?
A reason.
2 shots prior to that, he left them short.
7 unanswered for the Thunder after the 3 by Westbrook. And a 3-on-1 break. Terrific in the second half, particularly the end of the third quarter at Detroit on Friday. Durant takes Markel Webster all the way into the paint, rocks back and scores.
The thing about King playing with his back to the basket for a second, then turns around and falls away with the jumper, but still gets a nice lofting elevation over.
But allowed only 1 point off of it. Perry Jones didn't play at Detroit, making his presence felt here, springing Durant on the break. Rim play of the game.
Well, we talked about it earlier. Get out and transition and make some things happen. Create some easy baskets, particularly for Kevin Durant. Thunder have 12 fast break points. Ibaka's off the floor very quick. Look at him run the floor.
And then
Here's the calling card of Serge Ibaka. Comes across from the help side and gets the block. One step and he's up off the glass, and he just takes off running, trying to get down the floor and get in position. And a fundamental pass, bounce right back up to Serge for the two-hand finish. Struggling to find a way to play or an identity in which to play with.
And they have missed 10 of 17 free throws. Durant up and firing at the three-point line. Long two pulls for KD. Wins possession in a reset of the shot clock. Just looking for a better shot.
Defensive stops, but also be able to execute on the offense again. With you give Nene that shot, but you don't stray too far away from a guy like Bill, who's shown he can make the shot.
Shooting the ball in the first half. 2 out of 2 here in the second half. Thunder gets Durant trapped, gets through it and one.
I'd put that in the category of special. And it looks like the Wizards are going to show double team with Durant now that they have a 12-point, right now a 10-point lead. They're going to show a quick double team to try to get the ball out of his hands, but it was a soft trap, and Kevin splits the double team, gets it off the glass, and it goes.
Durant going to run away from Webster and find space.
Life a little bit easier. KD on the drive. Difficult shot, but he makes it. 3 straight stops by the Thunder defense.
Scott Brooks telling his guys to go!
And then again, the execution from a veteran-laden ball club. Nice setup, fundamental bounce pass by KD. These guys are really getting it done on both ends of the floor tonight. They've not been exactly perfect. Talking about the Wizards.
Durant crossing over, right down, makes shoot for 3! Tie game with 13.6 remaining in regulation.
Well, just disregard what I said and put the ball in KD's hands. Straight away down I-35, it's KD for 3.
But that goes back to what you were just talking about. Think about the number of times he's had great moments, but think about the number of times he's failed in those situations.
And yes, absolutely right. And you give him an opportunity to spread the floor and go one-on-one. At 6'9", 6'10", KD going to shoot over most defenders. And Ariza gets a hand up, but he doesn't really challenge the shot because Durant leaves the floor, and he's now shooting over the top. He doesn't even see that hand by Ariza. Tremendous focus by Kevin Durant.
Durant has 29 points, 8 points in the quarter. The Thunder has come all the way back to tie after trailing by 12. Jackson here in overtime. Durant rocking back and scoring it at the three-point line.
Close enough to affect the shot.
Ariza turns down the three-pointer and then double punches, and he's blocked by Durant, and here we go.
Dunk it.
Ariza with the foul.
His feet, but didn't give up on the play. Got right back into it and made a second effort and came away with the block just like that one right there.
That's where that length really helps.
He continues to evolve as a player, and that effort is second to none. And you love about what the effort that he gives. He maximizes everything that he's all about.
Only concern yet as Durant flips it up. Oh, pretty shot from Durant. Durant, what a beautiful move up and under. And the play doesn't stop off the make, Jeff, they look to run.
Well, I mean, just, that's incredible.
Well, he's been one of the highest scoring first quarter players in the league so far. Adams, what a nice feed. Collison, boy, Durant's pass.
29 over Cleveland. Minnesota right now is my team of the year. Rick Adelman, what he's been able to do as Durant knocks in a 3 and a
start. But the Thunder came back strong. Russell Westbrook.
And it took him a while to find his NBA game. As Durant with another fine pass.
Bliss. Just over 4.5 remaining. Second quarter, Staples Center. Westbrook to Durant. And it's Kevin Durant.
But Scott Brooks can't be happy with that. Like J.J. Redick curl, wide open layup.
Ibaka inside, draws the foul, count it, and one.
Kevin, first of all, can you give us your perspective on the scuffle with Ibaka, Griffin, and Barnes?
It's a part of the game. The refs made their decision. We just got to move on.
Kevin, Griffin and Ibaka, they've had history in the past. How heated is this rivalry between you guys and the Clippers?
It's not heated. We just out here playing physical basketball, both teams. You know, the refs made a decision. Just like I said, we got to move on.
What's been clicking for you guys that's enabled you to take the lead in the halftime?
We've been moving the basketball, you know, finding an open shot. Guys are being aggressive, putting pressure on the defense.
Thanks, Kevin.
Here at the Staples Center, good one here on this second game of our NBA Wednesday doubleheader. Thunder lead the Clippers 62-53.
Above anyone. That guy, he could be a legitimate actor.
Why? He feels he owes it to his teammates to be the same player, so he's out there doing it for him. He's thinking of his teammates, not them, as Durant throws it down Westbrook style. Back
And Oklahoma City, 8-point lead on the road. Kevin Durant now, 19 points, 5 assists. Westbrook looking to post up the shorter. Chris Paul spins the opposite way. A little out of control there to beat Durant. Nice find to Collison. Durant for 3. That's good. Kevin Durant makes it a 9-point game. 29 for Durant. And Doc Rivers wants timeout. Durant 2 for 5 from downtown. And trying to keep Oklahoma City with a chance to extend their winning streak.
Again, he's not rolling all the way to the basket. He's rolling to 15 feet. And that puts maximum pressure as Durant drives against Jordan.
Cephalosha back up top. Durant will fake. Drives, kicks it out. Jackson for 3. Puts it in. Reggie Jackson lobs it into Durant. And Durant misses it. Follow, banks it.
Oh, that's nice.
By himself. Durant apologizing to Cephalosha for the mistimed and ill-delivered pass. Hickson does a nice job of shutting down a fuck up, but then Serge puts it on the deck. Quick move away by KD from Chandler.
They're known for so far this early season.
One-on-one, Durant will fade away and score over Chandler.
Elevate and knock down the shot. Watch here. You see how close Chandler's guarding him. And watch what he does. Step, and then one step back. That gets the separation that he needs in order to get that shot off. At 6'9", Durant's not going to have a whole lot of energy and activity on the offensive glass, in particular for Reed and J.J. Hickson.
There's that escape dribble you were talking about. It works. 9 second chance points for Denver off of 7 offensive rebounds. Skip pass outside. KD finds Fisher for 3.
Derek can just knock it down.
Thunder ranked 27th in the NBA, shooting the 3 at 30% coming into the ball game, but they're 4 out of 6. Make it 5 out of 7.
Going to slow all of that production down from Nate Robinson.
KD for 3. Game.
Well, a nice setup here by Jackson, but watch what KD does. Gets the ball right underneath the basket. He understands right away that that's going to draw defensive attention. Holding your spacing so important on that possession. Jeremy knocks down that for opportunities as well. You've got to be aggressive when you're open. If you're a shooter and you
7 offensive rebounds in the first half, but only 1 after the first quarter break. Durant off a nice bulldozer pick by Perkins. KD deep for 3.
It was deep
on the boards. Durant, yes. Game is back to you in the near corner. Collison, yes. That's it. Chandler checked by Durant. Shot clock getting deep. And a block. And KD gets the run-out pass. He will attack Nate Robinson and score.
And Kevin Durant has his head up, recognizing that it was Nate Robinson back. The lone defender to protect the basket, and he puts his head down and goes right at Nate, knowing that there's nothing that he can do about it once he elevates.
KD has his 6th 30-point game of the season. He's right at 30. The lead down to 7 for the Nuggets, and they call timeout. Thunder on the comeback trail. Tonight's progressive above the rim play of the game.
Nice feed there from KD. Collison roaming along the baseline. He got to go up with 2 hands and finish that one. Went up the fourth quarter. You didn't need to play with a sense of urgency, meaning that you didn't have to take the first available shot. You could still cycle through your offense. And it looks like the Thunder took heed to that message as they've really gotten themselves into a...
Help the Thunder get back within 4.
Well, there's been several things to impact the Thunder's ability to compact and close the gap in the deficit. Mainly good team, sound basketball, good movement, but they've also, what I thought, was increased the pace of the game. They played in transition. One of the keys tonight before the Nugget defense could get set and react. And anytime you can get a heavy dosage of number 35 in your offensive...
Able to keep the play alive, and Westbrook throws it over everything. KD left alone outside for 3!
Thunder going up against a 7-footer Durant, who's able to open up the scoring. The crowd here in Oklahoma City stands until Leslie well and score a lot of points, obviously. Durant on a crossover. It's for 3.
The Clippers are especially good when Redick is on the floor. He gives so much to this team because of his shooting ability. He opens everything up for the big guy.
Beautiful pass, Durant to Perkins.
Great pass. Well, that's a matchup we're going to look for later on. Blake Griffin trying to guard Durant. Beautiful crossover move, and now here's the passing ability finding Perkins. And OKC with the...
Get his life together for the rest of his life. So he should not be worried about coming to the NBA. That should be the least of his worry. And secondly, you go to practice for like 2 hours in the morning, you got the rest of the day free. We just tell people we're busy, we don't want to do all the stuff they want us to do.
Look, he didn't say marvelous, he said great.
You know, I told him I'm about $3 million away from being anorexic with Weight Watchers.
3.5 remaining in this first quarter. Oh, what a move by Paul. Here comes Durant with the lead out. Westbrook beating Crawford.
That we see in the NBA. And talk about entertaining. How about Westbrook and Durant? The combination just so athletic. Classic wing NBA 3-and-D guy these days. Deflection there, so there's no backboard. But you see, he's guarding Durant right now, but he's getting thrown right into the fire.
Durant with the move. It counts and the foul.
I don't know what a fire is, but something worse than a fire when you're trying to guard Kevin Durant.
An oven? I don't know.
That's worse than a fire trying to guard that guy.
Well, Bullock about 6'7", 205 first-round draft pick, 25th overall selection by the Clippers.
And you see the crossover. I mean, that's just what you go through as a rookie. You have to develop a mental scouting report on everybody you play. And
Thunder have missed their last 9 shots. Cephalosha, yes!
In the past, he's held the ball for a while, and it kind of disrupted the flow of the Clipper offense. Got much more, I think, rhythmic with that shot.
Catch and shoot!
Forever, and kind of a la Reggie Miller from days of yore, just run around screens and tireless.
For the call, here comes Paul. Paul for Griffin is slightly off. Cephalosha with the lead. Durant.
Here's the lob. Westbrook with his explosiveness just goes up and gets a hand on it. Paul usually so precise with those passes, but that's the problem.
In the third, Ibaka, tough angle shot. Blocked by Adams. Durant puts a move on Dudley. What's the continuation? It counts and the foul.
In transition, what makes him so tough is that crossover and then the length on the finish. Even with players swiping at the ball, Chris Paul almost gets the steal from behind, but how many times have we seen that finish where he just swoops to the goal and the bench loves it.
First of our TNT doubleheader, the Red Hot Bulls have won 5 in a row, playing at Denver next. Nice move by Durant. Kevin Durant with 24 points. City had a couple of days off after their Monday night win, coming from behind to beat Denver. Quick shot and a beauty by Lamb. He thought he was fouled.
Assuming they're at full strength.
Nice pass. Westbrook sets it up to Durant.
Shooting a higher percentage than he is overall.
You know, I noticed on that possession, Tabo rotated to Rubio and then over. It's about dribble penetration and making quick passes to get him loose.
Durant, Baca with the rebound. And one for KD.
Long move.
Nice change of speed there for Kevin. Got the defense to relax just a little bit. Made his way toward the basket and got the contact. How about a good finish there from KD. Nice crossover dribble. Looked like he was going to use that pick set up there by Steven Adams in transition, and that caught Corey Brewer just enough. Put him out of position to contest that shot.
Ray is only averaging 18.5 minutes a game, but his assist-to-turnover ratio is still terrific. Durant gets deep and scores.
Playing team like the Wolves, take advantage of that and try to create foul scenarios and get to the free throw line.
Off the screen, no. Luke Richard Mbah-a-Moute, just acquired in trade last week. This is the rebound. Turns into a transition change for Durant, and he scores it for three.
That you're going to give up a lot of fast break points to this Timberwolves team. They've got 12 already.
Far outside. 5 of those offensive rebounds. How about that? Durant weaving his way through the lane off his own block shot.
This is a la Bill Russell. Get the block, not into the first row, but block it and then recover it and take it all the way. And a nice Euro step is what they call that. Side steps to charge call.
Oklahoma's Metropolitan University. Westbrook. No, but the back tap rebound to Durant. He scored. I guess that conversation was short and direct. Look at that action. Petrovic with his 3rd assist of the ball game. They have 16 assists. Ibaka, 15 points here in the half, and Ibaka gets Pekovic again. Cephalosha on the bounce to Durant and one! That's what I'm talking about.
The pace of the game, when it speeds up, certainly suits the Oklahoma City Thunder. Watch this pass here by Cephalosha. That's a long lead bounce pass that has to be so on target and on time for KD to get it. But this is where this team thrives. Athletes out in the open court, particularly Kevin Durant, giving him an opportunity to attack the basket.
Gonna get it back in KD. Gonna try to get it back to somebody. Ibaka deep for the tomahawk. Season scoring average of 23 points a game. Durant in response, a long 2-point goal. Nice screen by Perkins, and Durant weaving through traffic to score.
That's a nice job there by KD.
Kevin Durant has 24 points in the ball game, including these on your progressive above the rim play of the game.
Nice job in transition. As I always say, you hear me talk about this all the time. When you see the ball moving up the floor.
The NBA tonight. Patient operation of the offense pays off in a 3-point goal. Durant to Westbrook.
Yes. The fact that Ricky Rubio and Corey Brewer have been so good at getting steals this year.
Spin move, and then the finish by Durant as he squares up and fires over Mbah-a-Moute.
Yeah, Reggie really likes this lineup, he says, because there's less thinking. He can, just do so much because there's so many guys making those decisions, Brian, and dictating the offense.
Somebody to come up and set a screen, that would be Collison. KD crosses over and back sets up. Plan for three! Thunder getting the lift here to start the 4th quarter. Durant and the bench getting involved big time.
And again, I tip my hat right.
The Euro step, and then there's the J step. And then there's the Jackson for 3 step.
Good screen by Fish in transition.
KD for 3. From somewhere around Woodward. In transition. Oh, what a play! Oh, what a play! Count the basket and put him on the line.
He's a willing passer. He'll make the good pass. And KD got involved, and then Serge got involved, ultimately creating a 3-point opportunity to continue the onslaught offensively here in the 4th quarter. Fade to be aggressive with his shots.
Oh, my! Westbrook. We get back next Sunday off this 3-game road trip. But all of you, get well soon. Perk.
Here is Durant against Williams, and he finally has a basket. Belongs on the floor.
Oh boy,
that's a bank shot.
That's what you call a big-time shot maker.
He belongs on the floor too, right?
I think.
And it's Oklahoma City coming right back. Durant all the way, and the dunk to make it 22-16. Boy, that was awfully close to a carry right there. 43-36. And the basket counts and a chance for one more. Here's Durant. Extra pass. Cephalosius 3. And there's Durant. He has 3. 16 points.
Starting to warm up. 5 of 12s.
And there is Durant. Tough shot. Will go the other way. Breakaway. Lamb.
Penetration or with the pass or dribble.
Thunder now 10 straight. Make that 12 straight. Isaiah, no. Patterson blocked from behind. 10 on the shot clock. Durant is open. He pinned the defense, and it was a beautiful lob pass by Jackson.
Rebounding the basketball.
Kevin Durant to start the game.
To fast break points in this game is one of his keys to the contest, and indeed, we are watching two of the best teams in transition in the business.
You just got to give him time to get warmed up.
Is that what it's all about?
Yes.
And Durant kept alive. Anderson after it. Ibaka comes away with it. And to the open floor, good luck. Durant got the space. Ran right into the Aminu. Smart play. Yes. Aminu trying to get there. And it'll continue the other way. They wanted a foul in front of the Pels bench. Durant, and it'll be Aminu getting it after it.
It's just a better shot. I mean, took the contact fading away.
Oh, man.
That's not fair.
That step back is old school.
Yeah, make him move his old feet. He's not as quick as he used to be, and you got to make him move laterally, not run through it. He's pretty solid, and that's pretty solid.
Kevin Durant. Cephalosius wasn't for him, it was for Fisher. And to the shot clock, it'll go up. Long. And I'm not surprised. There he goes. How deep is this? It's at least 30, isn't it?
Yeah, and it looked like it was more of a throw. Well, that's not bad form right there. That's wow.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, now, is he thinking you're Aaron Rodgers or what? Draft day for Tyrus Thomas, one of the worst in the history of the Chicago Bulls. Wow. Fall away by Aminu, right there in front. So a three-point game, the final shot coming up for Kevin Durant. Instead, it'll be Jackson. 2.7 to play. Perkins finding Kevin Durant. Not a bad option. There's 9 of 11 now. 2 of 3 from beyond the arc and up to 22 points. A guy that over the last 4 years, look out. Durant on the run out. Man, how about that wraparound? Ibaka. Good pass by Kevin Durant. And you said don't settle.
Yeah, Anderson closes, and I got an advantage here. Let me take it to the basket and then drop it off to my big boy because he hadn't got any touches lately. Keep him happy. Keep him playing hard. Nice finish.
Westbrook denied originally. But a clear out.
Good defense, Eric Gordon.
And Durant on the reach, looking for the three-point plays. And then Evans is gone early in the second half with a left ankle sprain. It'll be Durant. And Kevin Durant.
Season series from the Pacers last year before Indiana went on to take Miami to 7 games in the Eastern Conference Finals. Durant scoring as he curls off a screen. Games before they met on Friday, the Pelicans were averaging 110 points a game. On a bullet! KD hammering it down on the run out. Westbrook finding Durant in full stride to score. Kev Short complaining about contact with Perkins forcing West off the sweet spot, driving and kicking. Durant gathers and scores it outside for 3. Westbrook with it. Durant rocking back and scoring over West. Found a little seam between defenders. Frank Vogel off the Indiana bench calling timeout.
And the Thunder hitting on all cylinders right now on both ends of the floor. That's a joy to watch when the defense is very active, forcing turnovers. And KD is getting going on the offensive end. As I said, he's going to have a lot of opportunities with single coverage. He's going to win. And there's that one-on-one coverage. Pacers feel like they're good enough defensively to play one-on-one. But as I mentioned, KD is going to win that one-on-one matchup every time.
How about one-on-and-one?
Yeah, and Stevenson just goes at 6'5". Kevin at 6'9". He's going to have a height advantage when he gets into the low post. Physically more stronger than Stevenson. He gets that one to go down.
Indiana had missed 7 consecutive shots. The Thunder has missed its last 4 at this end. Westbrook rising up and using the glass to score over George Hill. The quality of Perkins' screens help with the basketball up top. Sets the screen here. Durant running to score. KD has 14 points already in the quarter. Bothering him again, then recovers to put some pressure on Hill, who misses from the elbow.
Yeah, and if Hill's going to continue to miss shots or be apprehensive about even shooting, Westbrook's going to be able to come off of him offense, and I think that's what makes him so lethal.
Durant on a pick and pop in the paint. Durant going to give it up to Adams. Not feeling real confident about taking that against Jan Mahinmi, so he reverses it outside to Durant for 3.
Game because the pace has been
in the ball game.
Thunder do a good job of getting back and at least contesting that shot from George.
Another bullet pass inside. Westbrook finding KD.
As you mentioned, he's got 7 assists, limited turnovers. Nice roll and set up there by KD. And on time, on target from Russ.
Off West assist, but they will review it. Durant, what a move! What a move! The pass deflected. KD gathers and scores. Durant says, I got a counter move for that. Personal foul against Perkins.
Here's KD. Set the screen there by Ibaka, and then he knifes through the lane and avoids that charge call.
Steal for George, but Hill can't finish on the run out. KD, oh look out. 3-on-2. Westbrook outside for 3. Thunder 12 of 13 at the line. The Pacers are 11 out of 11. Turnover. 2-on-1. Westbrook. Oh, behind the back. That was just ridiculous. That was wrong. That was nasty.
Push the pace of the ball game. We talked about that being one of the keys. Pushing the pace of the game. On turnovers, you want to run when you have the advantage. Kevin and Russ making it happen.
Jackson and Fisher playing right now for the Thunder. Watson, Scola, Johnson, George, who is picked out of the play as Durant rears up and scores.
Time reversal with the right hand off the glass.
George has 30. Durant gets his own back and has 32. On the pick and roll, Jackson. You were correct. Durant gonna rock back.
The part about Gasol as Perkins hits a little jump hook.
Durant makes a crisp move on Johnson and throws it down. Like a blur, Kevin Durant.
He's a natural born scorer. His percentages are a little bit down this year, but he gets to the free throw line just so much. I think that's the #1 key in defending him, is try to take away the layup that he got in the previous position, and then he's got to try to keep him off that free throw line.
Right. Almost 11 free throw attempts per game. Leads the league as Westbrook quickly turns 2 points down the other way. A very quick 6-0 run for Oklahoma City. And the game tied. Nick Young in the game. And an easy 2. That's an impossible matchup for Young one-on-one. He's going to try. Durant sidesteps. Williams reaches in and draws the foul. The improvement that Westbrook and Durant have every year. Those two guys, two of the best in the game, get better every year.
Could they be this era's Stockton and Malone? Where they're so durable and so good that if the parts keep changing, that they still win despite all of that?
That's an interesting analogy. Ibaka knocks it down. Durant fires away. Got hit, count it, and one. Chance for a 4-point play. How about a guy at his size with that handle? Setting it up. Henry, he's got that side. Oh, blocked by Durant. Jackson barrels into Sacre. They let him play. Westbrook out to Durant. Open three. Got it. Lead back to 16. Henry drives on Durant. Durant bumps him, knocks it loose. Westbrook underneath, lays it in. 12 straight points. And Mike D'Antoni needs a timeout as the lead is ballooned to 18 as Westbrook, still a slight limp, goes to the bench.
May play better to their strengths right now.
Westbrook, good quick pass, and Durant gets the open look.
It was on making a kid's life for that one instant better and more memorable.
His focus on what he saw around him, and that kid was the focus as Ibaka knocks it down.
Well, Durant, 22 first half points on only 9 field goal attempts. He hurt them with the shot, with the free throw line, getting there 6 times, and also with the pass. An underrated defender with the block shot. Kevin Durant. He didn't even get interviewed at halftime.
And Jeff Van Gundy, if he had said that yesterday, we wouldn't have had anything to talk about today.
And he's got to get himself in the right frame of mind to use all of his talents because he has extraordinary basketball skills.
Westbrook, speaking of extraordinary basketball skills, puts it in. The Soul couldn't quite get where Bryant wanted it. And Ibaka gathers himself and lays it in. Why would he throw it so low down there with all those players?
Well, if he wanted to throw to Hill, he could have just thrown it to him.
There's another lob, beautiful from Westbrook to Durant.
He could have just hit Hill with like a little dip. He wouldn't have to throw it off of Ibaka.
He likes to put a little flair into everything, though. Stolen by Durant. Was Henry ahead, or is it going to be a clear path? Westbrook, nice move inside, kicks it out. Durant spots up, hits a three. Over on their first possession. For short sleeves, a different look to say the least, Juby, as Durant fires up his first shot of the afternoon.
And do some things which have been not present on a daily basis.
Oklahoma City, such a good team at both ends of the floor. One of the best shooting teams in the NBA.
That's a ton.
There's the double on Durant, gets it to Perkins, and talking about guys who had stretches like this where they look like last year's team, and others where it's been such a struggle as Durant makes that look easy.
Well, when you talk about Durant in foul shooting percentage, so the pressure is on the Knicks. One shot.
Durant, he's only needed one shot each time. He's 3 for 3 already. 8 points and 2 assists for Durant.
And also when Chandler is open like he was right there, you can't miss him.
Westbrook pushes, alley-oop to Durant. Oh, what a perfect pass. Westbrook to Durant, and the Thunder go up by 5.
On the fast break, we told you early on, one of the best in the league. And then also, any time that you have Westbrook and Durant out there, you have 2 of the top 6 guys in the league scoring in the open floor.
Bargnani and Udrich playing catch. But Tyson Chandler might be their most indispensable player.
Well, Mike, since he's back, they're in competition.
So many playoff boards. It's almost like a perfect fit for these guys, Juby.
Perfect, because they lead by example and they do all the little things.
Kevin Durant knocks down a 3. They're 5 for 5 from downtown. Durant is 6 for 6. He has 16 points already, and they're shooting 73% from the field. He's had, and what a start to this game he's had.
Well, I like the fact, Mike, that he doesn't force anything. He keeps everything within whatever you're running. Then he gets the extra plays out on the fast break. You lay off of him in a trap, he's going to shoot the 3 in your face.
Right now, Thunder up 14 as we hit the 3-minute mark, second quarter. Alley-oop to Durant.
I can't say just one gift. I remember my mom always used to surprise me and my brother and say that, you know, she couldn't afford Christmas this year. She did that about 3 times in a row, and that's what I remember the most, just waking up, going to sleep that night thinking we weren't going to have any toys under the tree, and waking up the next morning and it'd be full of toys. And my mom was she was a great actor and such, where she acted like we weren't going to have a Christmas, but she always came through for us, and, you know, those are the days I remember.
Smith now on Durant. Big height advantage for Durant. Spins inside to Ibaka. Smith wanted an offensive foul.
Thank you, Mike. Kevin, up 14. What was working offensively in that first half?
We were moving the basketball. think we got some good stops, and we was able to run out and get some transition buckets.
Defensively, you held them to under 30% from the field in that second quarter. What were you doing to them defensively?
Well, you know, they're a really good shooting team, and we just wanted to contest all their shots and contest at the rim as well. So, you know, we got a great shot blocking and surge, and our interior defense is all right. So, you know, we got to make it better in the second half.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, you always love to tell big people, please stop going away from the basket on a fadeaway jump shot. Go to the rim.
Beautiful pick and roll set there.
Having them prepared, and they're playing exciting basketball.
J.R. Smith to the basket. Good drive. Doesn't finish that time. Cephalosha the rebound. Westbrook pushes. Durant just spotted up and knocks down the three-pointer. And just like that, the lead is up to 16. Kevin Durant now 8 of 12 from the field. He's got 23. Very close to a triple-double. He's got 10 assists and 12 rebounds. This would give it to him if he hits that. And now he's got 11 points. And that's his 7th career triple-double. Durant drives, kicks. Ibaka, he's taken a bunch of threes this year and knocks that one down. You know, we talked about this at the very top, UB. You know, some of it is the Knicks struggles offensively. Oh, Durant, what a crossover and finish going by several different Knicks.
How about the distance, once he picks it up, of the distance on the floor that he covers getting to the rim.
Passing, and look who's
back. Inside, Durant draws a lot of attention. Ibaka will get that shot a lot. He'll go down the lane and challenge Jefferson and hit it.
It certainly was.
From the corner, canning the shot. It's Durant. 47 a contest.
Yeah, they're only going to give you most of the time one attempt at that bucket.
Oh, and there is Durant. Roberts, he's out there for three, but won't take it. Gets to the dotted line. Can't make it. Both teams have gone cold at the start of the second quarter. Here's Durant. Durant to that left hand. This will go in. Ibaka. Back the other way. Durant at the foul line. Hits it. Kevin Durant. He's got 10. Durant to that left hand. To the right hand shot. Back-to-back buckets, 5 points, and the lead now for Oklahoma City.
He's got 14 in the game. I think those free throws got a little rhythm in his game.
Moved by Zeller. He just couldn't convert. Durant back the other way as we approach the 2-minute mark. Again, that right hand from the left side.
So it sounds like Coach wants to push the ball a little bit, try to get into the offense a little earlier.
Nice up and under by Kevin Durant, who had a slow start, but he's got 18 now. Here's Durant, working right side to right hand, off the glass.
Hesitation move, gets to his spot, lays it up.
McRoberts inside, challenged by Cephalosha again. That was challenged by Perkins. Here comes Durant, and it goes to Jackson with a dunk. Neither team with a free throw here in the third. Durant in the middle, left it for Cephalosha, hoping he'll take a three. Got it. Here comes Durant to inbound it. Lamb will take the quick shot and hit it. Oh, boy. McRoberts, deep three. No, off the iron, and Durant gets the miss.
Well, this Thunder team is just not going to let you beat them with screen and roll.
Durant cuts right through the Bobcats defense and gets to the rack, 68-64. Into the corner, Gordon for three. No. Rebound comes away to Durant again. 4 Bobcats are down there. Durant finds Fisher. He'll take the three. Yes. And the Bobcats need a timeout. Jeremy Lamb at the top. And that's Durant with a beautiful two-pointer. OKC with the lead in the ball. Bobcats' last lead was in the second quarter. Here's Durant. Shoots over Tolliver. Oh! You can't make this up. Durant handles back for three. Get it. Back-to-back threes by Kevin Durant. Keep the Bobcats at arm's length.
Come on. Are you serious?
Unbelievable. Let's have a look at tonight's plays of the game, brought to you by Honda, the Carolinas.
0 of 4 from 3 until he decides to hit 2. Look at Steve Clifford. He said, somebody come over and double, but it's too late. Step back, he gets Josh on the move and knocks down another huge triple for the here.
Here's Durant, 5 on the shot clock, falls back for 2 and hits it. He's hit his last 3. 84-76. Durant with the ball, 6 on the shot clock. Get out of the way. I'm going to take it all the way to the rack for 2 more.
You almost encourage him to take those shots.
Love comes to meet Durant. Durant is equal to the challenge he scored. Those games, we're not going to worry about them. We got to focus on this one against the Timberwolves. Cephalosha blocking Martin. 2-on-2 fast break and a nice thread-the-needle pass inside. Durant dropping the dime on Ibaka.
Strong finish by Serge. You had
G off to a 1-for-3 start. The cutter. Durant steps inside, strips that ball away. 2-on-1. Cephalosha is going to wait for Rubio.
And he's not going to let the other parts of the game go by the wayside because the shots.
Oh, what a pick by Collison, and Durant pays it off.
The right mode of scoring.
Here he gets Brewer playing him defensively from behind, contact, and 1 for KD.
Well, the last 2 scoring opportunities for Kevin.
Nice challenge by Durant. Rubio gets it back, tries to, and Perkins. I'm not quite sure how to describe that. Weaving, wandering, lumbering. How about also in this date in 1984, Adrian Dantley tied Wilt Chamberlain's NBA record, 28 makes.
Watch out, Rubio. Don't do it.
No.
He thought about it, but then he thought better of it.
No.
Which was probably one of the best decisions that he's going to make tonight. Play for the Timberwolves.
Inside Pekovic, blocked by Perkins. Durant on the run, leading an odd man break. Ibaka does a nice job of shifting the ball away from the defense. Durant, Ibaka, and Perkins. KP finds a seam, gets right to the heart of the lane, and scores. Love tried to get a little bit fancy with Brewer along the baseline, threw the ball away, his 3rd turnover of the game. Durant has the ball swatted away, but then he gathers, rises, and scores. And it's been Durant on this play. He's looking at a trap, so he skips it across to Cephalosha for 3. The floor. 2 of them from 3. Durant going to work on Brewer, and a foul. That's going to be and 1 for KD.
In the low post, Kevin
Durant, what a pass to Ibaka.
So important when Kevin Durant has the ball. I say this all the time. Don't stand and watch.
Rump for Collison. Sets a pick for Durant. KD.
He's out behind the defense.
They get great scoring balance here in Minnesota. Adams is challenged at the rim, but equal to it. Steven Adams having himself quite a night. He is knocking on the door of a double-double. He's got 10 points and 9 rebounds. We got a timekeeping issue here. Double digits from 2 men off the bench. Fisher, 13 points. Adams, 10 points. Durant rocking back, and the whistle blows, and count the basket for Durant. Shved committed the foul off the ball.
Get his body in between Brewer and the basket and offer up a difficult opportunity for him.
Durant, nice crossover on Brewer. He's going to attack, go lefty, and score again. Durant curling off of Collison, screen for 3. Durant with another 30-point game. He's got 32.
Sometimes you have to save. Here's an opportunity for the defense to really stand up and make a stand.
Durant's rebound. He's going to pull up at the 3-point line and score again. It's a 2-point game. Timeout, Timberwolves.
That's why he's Kevin Durant. He has the ability to stay in the game. Remember what we were talking about earlier. Shot wasn't falling for him, but he was doing the other things. He got into his catch, had the advantage in the fast break, and Rubio, 10 assists per game in his last 4, knocks it down.
KD from St. Paul for 3.
Kevin Durant, if you're the other 4 guys on his team, continue to move. It's opening up some opportunities for Kevin.
And Durant with the block on Pekovic. The Thunder has blocked 7 shots in the ball game.
Corey Brewer now guarding Kevin Durant out at half court. He has found that sweet opportunity to knock down shots. Big time 3 right there.
Looking for more. He's got it. It's a 1-point game. The Junkyard Dog is in the house at the Target Center.
Oh, my. If he touches the rim, Jared Cunningham against KD.
Durant on the handle.
Lamb, be ready for a shot because two defenders will go with KD.
Lamb screens, re-screens. Durant runs away from it, steps back and scores!
Having Burke back into the lineup because he is such a good playmaker. He's an offense-first guy. He's going to set up his teammates secondarily, but because he's such an offensive threat, it gives...
Over the top! Got no words for that, partner.
Telegraphed totally, and that's why the Jazz have been able to get their hands on it and come away with a few steals.
Durant outside from Sandy, Utah, in the burbs for three. Hayward. Nice recovery by Jones, forcing
3 to 4 passes before it found Trey Burke for the three-point shot. And still Reggie Jackson, I thought, did a commendable job of getting out on the perimeter. Steven Adams, how about that nice roll action along the baseline
so far here in the first half?
Dunk it! Oh! Thank you very much.
With the rebound, his first of the ball game. KD going to go coast to coast and one.
Hey, if you can get them 3 at a time, Scott Brooks will certainly take them, especially the old-fashioned way, right near the basket. Kevin Durant splits.
Brandon Rush can't hear. Thunder now with an odd man break. No field goals. Pushing the iron.
He's in the weight room. Strong finish by Favors.
Durant, how about it?
He's looking on the screen and roll. He's looking for his shot. You've got to play him to shoot the ball.
Durant rocking back and scoring. Bringing the Thunder back within single digits. Durant has 20 points, 11 of those here in the quarter. Teams, we wanted the Butler because the big dogs didn't want him. He matured physically so late as he ever has against the Thunder. 14 points and 5 assists and rebounds, rather. How about that?
Gets the contact, but yet under control is Kevin Durant.
Trainer Joe Sharp at the Oklahoma City bench after injuring his left hand on the Thunder's last offensive possession. Durant using the glass to score again. Last 5 games, 40% from distance.
He's a quick shooter. If you don't get to him, if you make a mistake, he's going to make you pay for it. Kevin Durant gets the shooter's roll from the guys other than Burke and Hayward.
Allison gets to the rim, set up nicely by Durant.
Well, there's your good shot right there, Kevin Durant from 3.
Favors gets behind Collison, who went to help. Burke's blocked by Durant.
Look out, KD channeling his inner Serge Ibaka.
So that goes as another turnover for Utah. Durant attacked from the backside, fouled, and he scores, and one for KD.
There's a look of determination on Kevin Durant's face. You can tell he wants to play.
Durant has 35 points in the ball game. Utah wanted to keep him off the free throw line. He is 6 out of 6, so a little bit below his normal volume, but we still have another quarter to play. Oh, stone cold. I got nothing. Burks has all 5 of the Jazz's points in the quarter. KD sets up Jay Lamb for 3.
Durant looks like he's going to play up to 48 minutes possible. He's probably going to play about 45 minutes.
Collison from the corner.
His numbers to start the season all down around Kevin Durant. Couple steps to the baseline with the finish. Kevin Harlan.
Here comes Durant. Miller and Fareed are trying to knock it aside, and they can't. He's got 4 points. Saw the other night. It was a tough one, 112-101. When Utah shot 59%, said he wanted to see more toughness from his team, more fight from his fellow.
Of Westbrook, probably out until after the All-Star break. And those are kind of games, division rival in Utah. You're on the road.
Jackson picked up a foul.
Well, I will say this, though. The hardest thing for any coach, let a professional.
Well, a veteran doesn't do that.
No, he doesn't. I mean, you take the high road and you go into Brian Shaw's office afterwards. You see the crossover there by Kevin Durant.
Lord. A sweet move by Durant on Fareed.
I mean,
It broke his ankles.
that would be considered, yes, an icebreaker.
Wow.
That will be on SportsCenter.
A terrific free throw shooter at 88%. And Durant, national TV big boy. Fan Night, vote now for the matchup you want to watch on Fan Night this Tuesday, January 14th. And if you're an NBA section right there, turned inside by Jones. And Durant the other way, scooping it home, working into Miller.
Well, we saw the State Farm question about Kevin Durant over-under of getting 40 points. Already 14 points on 5 of 10 field goals. The rest of the players for Oklahoma City already have 10 field goals alone. This is a guy that can get it done in a variety of ways for you. Just a scoring machine.
4 of 4 for the Thunder. 3 of 6 for the Nuggets. Let's remind you that Bleacher Report's app pulls together news about your store or Google Play.
Kev, already Kevin Durant into the free throw line 6 times, 6 of 6 in the. I mean, what is he arguing about? You go into the shooter with your.
Derek Fisher had some great words on Durant. He said he's capable of having to be successful, and Kevin feels that way the strongest.
Well, I feel kind of helps Phil's Avenue driving lanes for a Nate Robinson and Ty Lawson when he can knock down those shots.
Durant across the lane, good, and a foul.
Well, I would like to know what idiot took the under on the 40 or more. I mean, are you serious? He's only averaging 30 points a game. 48 points, 2 of his last 3 ball games. How could you not take the over?
And at the free throw line is Durant. 21 points, 9 of which have come at the stripe. Well, 10.
Okay, remember, no will.
I saw a quote from Kobe the other day talking about this subject at Ibaka, a little mid-range job that'll fall, saying that it's more that have tried to be head coaches. It moved on as Oklahoma City comes the other way with a 30% shooting second quarter. Nice pass to Cephalosha through the hands of Durant with the assist.
Well,
and Kobe Bryant.
Shaquille O'Neal, Kobe Bryant, Dennis Rodman.
No doubt.
It helps.
But you know this is a copycat league. People have tried, they just haven't been able to capture it. And a timeout in Denver.
She's smaller lineup on the floor for the Nuggets.
Go inside to Perkins.
I like it. You got to punish them down low. They're going to put a small unit on the floor. So today is going to be out indefinitely. Knee surgery on his right knee.
Durant 10 of 10 from the free throw line, and so we compiled the list. Condition on him.
This forward option along with that man right there, Kevin Durant. They're daring these other guys to beat them with plays as Reggie Jackson knocks down back-to-back baskets here in this third quarter. Interior there, 18 assists for the Nuggets. 8.
2 consecutive threes for the Thunder, that time Durant. And he's got 27.
So because of his ability to handle the basketball, he can get to his sweet spots anywhere on the floor.
Miller, by the way, picking up 2 fouls in about 10 seconds for the Nuggets.
Yeah, he could be helping out more rebounding. Only 3 rebounds for that 6'11 frame. I don't mind the path to take him every single day.
In a week, how many shots do you think you take? 500?
Yeah, I'd say that's
a week.
700.
7 turnovers in the Thunder's last game at Memphis Tuesday night.
A little different role for Reggie Jackson, obviously, with Westbrook out. So much more is asked of him as Ibaka lines up another jumper.
12 points. He did have 11 rebounds and 3 blocked shots, but it was James Harden and Terrence Jones supplying the offense. There's the fadeaway by Durant.
I think Durant is one of those rare players who...
In the first of a doubleheader, they beat the Knicks 117-89. Ibaka.
All-star players. And Miami 3, why not have Indiana and Miami represent the majority of the East All-Stars? Would be fitting this year.
Here's Durant on the drive. Strong move by Kevin Durant.
The player so quickly, I think, one night he played, and next night they said he was out for a few months. And but there's no excuses with us. You know, guys have to step up. Reggie Jackson's doing a great job of filling in, and you know, guys from the bench that hasn't been playing a lot, Perry Jones, Jeremy Lamb, those guys are doing a great job of, you know, stepping up for us. And you know, we just got to hold it down until he gets back.
The NBA in free throw attempts per night. So a good job from Oklahoma City keeping them off the line.
Oh, what a move by Durant. Off the crossover. Able to put it down.
Oh, boy. I don't know what you do with him. I mean, he can shoot from anywhere. He can handle the ball. He's become an excellent passer. Career high in assists this year, 5 a game.
Durant Collison with the setup.
And that's how the game changes for Oklahoma City when Collison enters. Marv, Ibaka and Perkins are not passers, but you can change your offense when Collison enters.
5 minutes gone by in the third. Durant for 3, yes. 15 on 6 of 9 shooting from Odiunas. Ibaka, 3 minutes to play in the third. Durant on the hop. Ibaka.
Beautiful pass from Durant. So difficult to corral in transition when they give him that drag. Brilliant night for the Rockets bench, 29 points.
Durant with a beautiful move, got the step. They've also had some bad losses, but they are 26-14 despite all the injuries. Playing well as of late. Ibaka for 3. All right, final seconds in the third. It's all Durant. Played by Parsons. Fires for 3. Yes! Whoa! With 1/10 of a second remaining in the quarter. The 3-pointer from deep by Kevin Durant. The game is tied at 83 as we head to the fourth.
You can't play any better defense than Chandler Parsons just did. He stayed down on the fakes. He challenged the shot. And Durant, just with that incredible touch and length and accuracy.
Thunder outscored the Rockets 24-10 in the third. Here's Jeremy Lamb from downtown, and how things have turned
from one night to the next from this club.
This after scoring 73 points in the first half. Durant. Ibaka.
Great matchup to keep an eye on tonight. Iguodala, one of the better defenders in the league. Ibaka on the cut. Great look by Durant.
And when they run, Dave, they run to the three-point line. It's not running for layups. A layup for Steph Curry is a wide open 3. Durant gets his first one to go.
Here's Durant off the Ibaka screen, chased by Iguodala. And now Ibaka from the foul line has 6.
13 Ibaka last night, so he's kept it going here in the early going.
And now a steal by Durant. He'll take it in on Iguodala and throw it down.
Iguodala, one of the league's best defenders, said, no thank you. I will just duck on out of here as Durant throws it down hard with 2 hands.
Saw Dwight Howard do that last night when, but the shirt tie combination not as wild as we're used to seeing. Here's Durant on the drive, and great feed to Perkins. A rare basket for Perkins.
Talk about later, that's going to be big for this team. I think they have to get the ball out of Curry's hands at some point this season.
Another one for Kevin Durant on the fall away. He's 3 of 4 from the field, 6 points. Over the last 5 games, he's averaging 37 points per game. Got 2 48-point games here in the last couple of weeks. A long 2 by Iguodala. Bad air ball, and here comes Jackson.
That's the more important number that coaches will look at, not points per game.
Durant, some nifty dribbling, the pull-up swish. Durant, 8 points, 3 assists. Durant driving, hanging, and putting it in.
Another turnover.
Lamb will take another 3. This time off target. Durant with the rebound and the putback. Kevin Durant with 12 first-quarter points on 6 of 7 shooting.
Could we be in store for whoever has the ball last wins again? It certainly seems to be going that way.
Pretty good shooter in his own right. 7 of 8. And that's his first 3-point basket. Kevin Durant with 15 points. He missed just 1 shot. He also had 3 assists. A 16-7 close by the Thunder to the quarter. Lamb off target, but the rookie Steven Adams there. 3 rebounds for him. He averages 8 per game. That's a career high. Durant got it again. 8 of 9 for Kevin Durant.
He's feeling like he's the only guy out here right now. He's getting absolutely anywhere he wants to on the floor.
9-0 Warriors run, and they've tied it at 48. Here's Durant for 3. You bet. Durant is 9 of 10 from the floor, 2 of 2 from 3, 20 points. But just 6 and 5 since the latest surgery for Russell Westbrook. The Warriors, as Durant gets the dunk. Warriors are 25 and 15.
He's protecting his guy.
Jackson still in the game. First lead for the Warriors since it was 25-23. Here's Durant, and count it!
Come on.
And it fouled Kevin Durant with 24 points here in the first half.
Dave, he got hit on the arm on the way up. Had to regather the basketball and still gets it to go. Green gets him on the elbow.
Kevin, 11 from 14 field goal shooting for you in the first half. How are you able to get to your sweet spot so comfortably?
Well, my teammates done a great job of setting screens for me and making great passes, so, it's on me to finish.
Kendrick Perkins doesn't have the big numbers, but what has he meant to you guys in the first half tonight?
Well, he's doing a lot. He's screening for us. He's getting guys open. He's rebounding the basketball, keeping basketballs alive. And, we need more in the second half. I know they're going to start to double now, so we need everybody to be aggressive.
Thank you, Kevin. Perkins also very vocal in the huddle as well, Dave.
Outstanding first half in OKC. 71-65 is the score. And Kevin Durant on his way to perhaps another 50-point game. He had 29 in the first half to lead all scores.
OKC, one of the best in the business defensive rebounding.
They trap Durant at midcourt. Ibaka with the jump shot. It's good. Barnes had 26 in the other game that Golden State played in this building this year. Here's Durant falling away. Cans it. His first basket from the field here in the third, and he's got 33 points.
That's great defense by Jim.
Durant gets free, lets it go, and nails it as he falls to the ground. I think Spates has played better of late, did not get off to a good start this year. As Durant gets to the rim, puts it in to give him 39.
You take Bogut out, you take Lee out, and you have no resistance at the rim. Right there, Mo Spates can't come over and do anything for Durant.
Oklahoma City leading, 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Durant with 39 points. The quick trigger, and Durant with 41 now.
Oh, jeez.
Close to it, 14 missed free throws. Here's Ibaka, and boy, Ibaka's money from.
And they're great at doing it, but it's very, very tough to live that way.
Durant for 3.
It doesn't have to be a ball screen with him with the basketball. You got to double team this guy. Here we go again.
And again, Durant, 47 for the NBA's leading scorer.
Draymond Green goes under the screen.
Iguodala on Jackson. Draymond Green shadowing Durant. Here's KD with 8 to shoot. Durant lets it go.
No.
50 for Kevin Durant. His third 50-point game. Recognized and found him. They got Green on Durant again. Durant at the elbow, falling away. Of course! He ties a career high with 52. He scored the last 11. Curry, floater. Kevin Durant putting on a show. 19 baskets, 52 points. Scored the last 11 for the Thunder. Warriors, Durant gave it up to Ibaka. And Ibaka.
For Kevin, maybe the easiest two that he'll have the rest of the night off the steal. But be cognizant of the fact that Perkins now with 1 foul.
Jackson has had 9 steals the last 2 games, scored 14 points on Friday night. Little side pick and roll action. Durant set on the run out. Sacramento gets its defense set. Since the Rudy Gay trade, this team is playing nearly 500 points. I don't know how you defend that. KD for 3.
Well, Rudy Gay got out there, but
beating Cousins under the bucket. DeMarcus Cousins, 6 points and 3 rebounds. From the wing, count the basket. From distance. The foul is on Cousins. Limits them in the low post. Backside alley-oop to Gay, blown up by Durant.
Kevin's had an active defensive first quarter so far.
And speaking of alley-oop, KD says, hey, fellas, let me show you how you do this. Ibaka as well. Thomas picking up Fisher. Durant trying to set the screen, gets it back. KD goes baseline and one.
What's required of him with this ball club, and he is picking it up as he goes and becomes one of the best rookies, I believe, in the league so far.
If you want an argument out of me, you'll have to change the subject. Shot clock is getting deep. KD is going to score again and one again.
I mentioned being one of the keys tonight, the Thunder getting to the free throw line, because I just felt like coming into tonight's ball game.
Durant found himself cut off by AC, the former Baylor Bear.
Shot.
They'll go to work on him again. Jab stepping, and firing, coming up long, but another offensive rebound for Adams. No, but Durant on the backside score. Durant gets back to pick up Williams and strips the ball out of his hands. Give Durant a blocked shot. 19 to shoot for Sacramento. In the corner on Thompson, comes up short. To the rim, Gay can't finish off the lob. Cephalosha leading a 4-on-2 Thunder. Great finish by the man who started it, Cephalosha. The assist to Durant. The timeout called by Sacramento.
Good defense on one end of the floor. They throw the low percentage on their head coach, the Kings head coach, for a while now. And when he got the job, I felt like he was the right guy. He's been waiting for a head coaching position, and he is the right guy for this ball club.
Durant, he's scoring there like he scored all night on Friday. In the first quarter, they've had 17 here in the second. Another turnover. Over the top, KD to Ibaka one more time.
He was 5 of 10 in transition for 10 points for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And what you love about those opportunities is that they were created by good defense. There's Howell Cephalosha running the center of the floor, and off another live ball turnover. Durant all alone for the two-hand flush. Anytime you can accentuate what you're doing in your offense by getting fast break points, it's certainly going to impact the game, because you're turning over your opponent for one. They're not getting the opportunity, and now you're putting yourself in a position to have the advantage of a 2-on-1 or 3-on-2 fast break opportunity, and Thunder completing at a very high.
A typically dry first half in which he scored only 6 points. Kevin Durant rocking back, and he has found some kind of rhythm, Chief.
I really know that because of the way that they're being coached by Mike Malone.
Durant outside for Jackson. Long two-point basket for Reggie Jackson. That can help you out. Ibaka swatting Cousins and holding that shot. Surge. Near side. Rattles out the home. Dispossessed. Flailed his arms looking for a foul call. They're trying to get this action going. From Jackson. From Durant. Jackson's second triple of the quarter. Reggie did not shoot the ball well. He was the NBA's Rookie of the Month in the month of November, but since then his shooting touch has gone into the deep freeze. Collison.
Kevin, it's working because they're spacing the floor to allow those backdoor cuts.
Cephalosha. From Collison and Durant. Terrific tonight. KD rocked back and draining it from 3 over the rookie McLemore.
Ripped the cords from 3 as KD recognizing that McLemore was a little anxious on the defensive end of the ball.
Yes, Adelman's opinion was that if Williams wasn't directly involved in the play, he would stand and watch. And one for Collison. It's the 20th turnover of the night for Sacramento.
Especially the three-point shots from the Blazers.
Durant weaving his way through traffic, scoring at the rim.
A couple of jump shots.
126 points. The Rockets had 16 makes and 3. And to your point, they out-rebounded the Blazers by 15. Durant rocking back and scoring over Batum of December, but comes up short there. The Thunder in transition. Nice pick by Perkins. Durant attacking Lopez and scoring again. KD always bad, and you've seen a greater commitment to doing it within the scheme of the offense since then. Offensive rebound by Perkins gives the Thunder an extended possession and a chance for Durant to score from the elbow.
Gotta love that one right there. Perk secured the offensive rebound and got it out to KD, set the nice screen, and Got into that pocket, did Kevin, and knocked down that mid-range that time. And that's what you want from the Thunder's defense, to rotate, force the outside shots, and then secure the rebound. And if you can do that, Williams, he's a good shooter, but you would much rather have your opponent dribbling into shots rather than catch and shoot opportunities.
Durant going to work in the post, and one for KD. Batum's second foul. Lopez and Williams have been tremendous additions. Durant gets deep and rattles that one down from the edge of the lane. 15 points for KD. A 6-point advantage. Thunder like a stop here. Adams meeting Williams near half court. Into the corner they go, and C.J. McCollum, the rookie out of Lehigh, who's missed most of the season because of a broken foot, rattles out. Overstatement. He said Durant's hit his three. He's unguardable.
Well, let's see.
Bingo!
I think he heard you. He wants to be unguardable.
Durant gets the screen at the free throw line from Perkins and scores. Thunder down now, just a stick man. He sends Durant on his way. KD working into the team, but 2-on-4 break and scores. On the pick and roll, Ibaka scores again. You know, Aldridge comes to help. Durant reverses outside. Cephalosha for three. Aldridge has a double-double. 19 points and 10 boards. What a screen by Perkins. KD pays it off.
Of 16. If they're not going to shoot a higher percentage, then you got to activate somebody like Thabo Cephalosha, who right now is shooting 2 of 3 from the field.
Derek Fisher gets a chance to reset for three. He had so much time after Williams ran right by him. Williams to make this perhaps a one-possession game. KD for three. It is a one-possession game.
Shot.
Boom. Thunder's guards. Back to what we talked about earlier, partner.
Every little bit helps.
Durant attacking. Oh. Perkins is trapped. KD with 5 seconds to shoot. Crosses over, gets to the rim and scores. Off the screen by Perkins. KD free for three. Tie ball game. Timeout Portland. Durant with another 40-point night. And he pulls the Thunder even with less than 3 minutes remaining in regulation. Durant receiving. KD pulling up on Batum, down main straight for three. It's a 7-point game. Reggie Jackson and Kevin Durant had something working.
I like the fact that he put Reggie in this. Perk has been all over the place, primarily here in the fourth quarter when it counted.
KD looking for more.
2-on-1. Jackson to Durant for the flush. And a quick 6-0 lead.
And Mike Houston's come in here, beat him twice. I mean, they've had some of those 8 losses here at home, which I think is particularly concerning.
Boy, Durant, that long stride and an easy layup starting from out on the wing.
And one thing San Antonio doesn't do, they don't foul into the three-point shot. People shoot a much higher percentage off the pass.
Durant on the pull-up. Again, makes it look easy. He's 3 for 3 already. Kawhi Leonard guarding Durant. Leonard, one of the talented young defenders in the league. But he's going up against a guy who's got some streak as Jackson continues his fine play against San Antonio. The first thing he says is, even with all the scoring, his assists are up. His defense keeps improving. Ibaka tries again. Durant trying to create some space. Ibaka again. Talk about improved jump shoot. Leonard goes under. Fisher fires away. That's a three.
Minnesota and Golden State.
Lamb to Durant. Leonard right on his tail. Tough fall away shot, and he banks it in.
Meanwhile, your star, Kevin Durant, has been on quite a streak. What have you asked of KD tonight?
Well, he's a special player. The thing I love about him, he cares about his teammates. He wants his teammates to have just as much success as himself, but he's just a terrific player.
Durant hits the jumper. Greg Popovich wanted a charge. Officials obviously felt Ginobili played that off, or embellished, as some of us like to say. And a technical foul on Popovich, who got ejected a couple of games ago.
Kevin, it's been an entertaining and interesting first half, especially when you were matched up with Manu Ginobili. What is the key to having success when Manu's defending you?
Just gotta keep doing what I'm doing, man. I'm not worried about that. I'm just worried about, how we're moving as a team. I got to cut harder. I got to make stronger moves. So, I know he's going to try to manipulate the refs a little bit. So, just got to play my game.
There's been so much talk throughout your phenomenal play of the last couple of weeks about your point scoring, but it's also been about your efficiency. 6 of 8 in this first half. What is the key to you being so efficient when you're putting up these numbers?
I'm just trying to play within the offense, and whenever coach needs me to score, I got to go score. I pass up a couple of shots. I got to shoot those. And, I'm turning the ball over too much, so I got to be better.
He made some uncharacteristic turnovers, but when he shot the ball, he was great. Here, coming off, look at this, stopping off the wrong foot, stepping back and banking it in, incredible. And then when they started to come over on double teams, nice skip pass to Jackson for the 3, and then the real enthusiasm, the building up of his teammates, that is leadership. Durant provided it.
Durant, left-handed, lays it up and in. Pretty good block for a 37-year-old right there against the hottest player in the NBA. Ginobili's pass, a bad one. Jackson, Durant, and the dunk. Well, there's been a nice pickup in the limited minutes he plays as he learns the NBA game. Durant off 1 foot. 27 points for Durant. And that causes Greg Popovich a timeout. 10 of his 27 in the third.
And the 1 foot jumper is big time, but the screen by Adams has been as dominant as Indiana's defense.
Durant kicks it out. Lamb for 3. Knocks it down. Jeremy Lamb. Alley-oop to Durant. Beautiful pass from Jeremy Lamb.
It's one of Oklahoma City's go-to plays. A 1-3 pin down for Durant. He back cuts.
Parker's guarding him. Durant puts it up. It's good. 3-pointer for Durant.
Just a really difficult cover. 4 3-point shooters. Ibaka on the roll. And the best offensive player in the league handling the ball.
Oh, he knocked